When many Canadians think of country music, they might imagine Texas or the Deep South and picture American cowboys out riding the range. But the chilly Northland of Canada also has a long tradition of country music
In Canada, we get to see them
and a rising roster of up-and-coming musicians who are taking Nashville by storm. The area of southwestern Ontario in particular is giving rise to a lot of talented musicians, following in the wake of the biggest selling female artist of all time, Shania Twain, from Timmins, Ontario. The small city of Barrie, Ontario, population 135,000, is a country music hub itself, boasting a number of emerging musicians, as well as Canada's biggest country bar, the Barrie Ranch. I went inside the ranch on a Saturday night to see why this is where Barrie goes to party on a snowy sub-zero day, and to get a closer look at the soaring popularity of country music in Canada. Scott McInnes, a veteran of the Canadian Special Forces, owns the ranch. I talked to him about what makes country music and the ranch different.
What we do is we play an upbeat country, and I find that it gives people a little bit more free spirit. I don't know what it is. It's just that when the patrons that we have at the ranch are they're more genuine, more fun-loving. They seem to come in and just be themselves, if you know what I mean.
DJ Rob is at the controls, playing all the big hits for a jumping Saturday night. I asked him for an estimate on how much of what he plays is Canadian country music.
Canadian content's probably 30%.
You know, you have a lot of the, I guess you could say, the urban pop sort of bars that are out there, the dance bars. I find them to be more of a pretentious. I mean, it's an environment perhaps a little too much movie, television type environment, where a country bar is more down to earth, more genuine, more real.
Girls got me into country, and then I met a country girl, and then that's it, done. Country girls are the best girls in the entire world.
I think people want to just kind of like be themselves. The other bars are great, I'm sure, and it's cool to be somebody else and get all greased up. But I just find the country I think is getting better because the people are just wanting it.
I grew up working on a farm down in Beaton, a bit south of here. It's all I've ever known. What?
Why do you like country? Country is the best. Why not? It's fun. Who doesn't like country, honestly?
Well, you know what? I really do think country, it's our roots, right? Country music, it kind of, if you listen to the music, I mean, back in the day, the music was a little slow, like my cow broke his toe, and the lyrics were a little on the lame side, perhaps, for a lot of people. But nowadays, with all the new artists, there's a lot more, obviously there's a lot more feeling, the more contemporary, more intelligence goes into this song, perhaps.
As a veteran who served overseas in Bosnia and Cyprus, does Scott feel that country music is more patriotic?
I do think it does. It's more patriotic because, again, it's more real, more down to earth. And I think people are able to get in touch with themselves a lot quicker than they can get in touch with somebody, the wannabe type, if you know what I mean. Not that I want to, it's kind of segregation, but I just find country music is synonymous with Canadian.
Coming up in part 2, an interview with Canadian superstar Jason McCoy, who lives just outside of Barrie.